Hey, what's up guys, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So I am super excited for today's video. I'm basically doing sort of like what I eat in a week but with a bit of a twist, because half the recipes that I've planned on making this week are completely new to me, completely like out of my comfort zone, foods that I've never tried or never made before, and I'm just really excited because I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm a bit stuck in a rut with the foods I'm making. I've eaten Mexican food literally for like a month. I do love Mexican food, but after a while like you do just kind of need to try something new. So I went onto Pinterest, found some recipes that I think I'll like and that I've never made before, and I'm basically just going to take you through my week. I'm not going to be doing breakfast, lunch and dinner because I'm usually not actually eating breakfast at the moment. I'm kind of trying out the whole intermittent fasting, so that's not that interesting. And then lunch is usually pretty rushed for me because I'm usually studying or at placement. So I'm basically just going to take you through my dinners. Some of them are very like typical things that I will eat, and some of them, like I said, are completely brand new. So I hope you enjoy it and let's just get into it. So today is Monday and I'm planning on making a sort of like autumnal orange soup. That's what I was going for in my mind. This is actually a recipe that I've completely made up myself. I've never made soup myself before, which probably sounds ridiculous, but I kind of thought, what is the point in making it yourself when you can just like buy one of those boxes or like cans, which is really bad. So I bought all the ingredients. I'm going to make a sweet potato butternut squash soup. I'm hoping that it'll be like a lovely bright orange, perfect for autumn because it's definitely like getting to that time of year, and I just thought it'd be nice and festive. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. So like I said, I've kind of made up the recipe. I called my mum to ask her how I actually am supposed to make soup. So I've made up kind of like half my own recipe and half what my mum's told me to do. So hopefully it works out well, but obviously I will let you know as we go along. Always on my mind, I could be alone, but you're never far from sight. As far as we go, through the darkest night, I hope it brings you peace of mind. I know we'll be alright, no matter where you go. Always on my mind, I could be alone, but you're never far from sight. As far as we go, through the darkest night, I hope it brings you peace of mind. I genuinely had this idea when I was walking down the aisle of Asda with like all the veggies, and I saw Brussels sprouts and I was like, I wonder how Brussels sprouts will taste in a salad, because I love eating salads. Obviously they're very good for you, but it's really easy to get bored of them when it's just like lettuce and tomatoes. So I figured I would try it, and I've got to say the mixture of like roasted Brussels sprouts with tofu is so good. I highly recommend it if you like having salads but are maybe like getting a little bit bored, need a change. It's really yummy, and also it didn't take long at all to cook. I think the Brussels sprouts took about 10 minutes if that in the oven, and then everything else was literally like 5 minutes to whip up. It was so good, so I highly recommend. I really like that actually. Okay, so happy Thursday. I didn't end up filming anything in terms of my meals yesterday because I just ate the leftovers from Monday and Tuesday, but today I am so excited for dinner. I'm going to try out a new recipe which I found on Pinterest as per usual. It's this like Thai noodle red curry soup thing, and I've always been a little bit nervous to cook my own Thai food because ever since I went to Thailand I loved the cuisine, but I felt like if I ever tried to make it myself I'd probably butcher it in some way and mess it up. But today we're going to ignore that fear and we're going to try it anyway because I actually miss Thai food so much. So yeah, I'm very excited to try this out, and obviously I will link the recipe and all the ingredients that you'll need down below in the description, but let's get cooking. Okay, so it is now Friday, which I'm so excited about. Usually Friday is kind of a cheat day for me. To this day, every single Friday, my dad makes like pizza, chips, garlic bread, a whole carb heavy spread for us. Every single Friday he makes this at home. So now I feel like it's kind of ingrained in me to crave pizza on Fridays. So I'm gonna make kind of maybe like a healthier alternative to pizza. I used to make this recipe a lot in first year because it's super quick, super easy, and actually really yummy. But basically all I do is I take a gluten-free pita bread, I whack on a little bit of tomato puree, I mix in some mixed herbs and garlic granules in there just to add a little bit of spice, and then I load it on with grated cheese. You can add any toppings you want, but personally I just keep it like a margherita pizza, and then I just chuck it in the oven for about 10 minutes maybe. I tend to just kind of leave it in there until the cheese is melted. So yeah, that is literally it. It's super quick and it actually tastes so good, and I'm actually going to make myself some sweet potato fries with it because I bought a ton of sweet potatoes for my soup recipe that I made earlier in the week, so I've got a few left. So all I'm going to do is peel those, chop them up, chuck them on a tray with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and then those will go in the oven for about like 30 to 35 minutes. Sweet potatoes do take a long time to bake in the oven, so I tend to just kind of put those in and then go away, do some work, and come back when they're ready. They are super yummy. It's just like such a nice, almost kind of healthier alternative to pizza and chips, but it still tastes super good, and I feel like I can FaceTime my parents while I'm eating it and they'll be eating their pizza and it will be like I'm back home having pizza night with the family. So that concludes today's video. I know it's a little bit different for my channel, but I love watching videos that give me like recipe ideas and food inspiration, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did then please subscribe for more. Let me know in the comments below if you make any of these recipes, because literally all week my recipes were on fire. They were so good in my opinion. So let me know if you try any of them out, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!